Some straight bullshit today, man. I was minding my business. My dog Jamil from YSM Sports called me and gave me some news about the interview that was dropping today. He sent it to me, before he dropped it, or pretty much at the same time he dropped it. I checked it and I was confused in the motherfucker, like, but it did shed some. It did shed some light to me on how misinformation is always um, circulated throughout everything, really. Like, because you get misinformation about yourself. That's fucked up when you get misinformation about yourself. Because he has misinformation about himself. And I'm talking about Boots Ennis, Jaron Ennis. Like
Okay.
he said this morning that we turned the fight down. We absolutely accepted the fight. We made a counter offer. I called Bosey out of respect Sunday after we made our counter offer to let him know, hey, the you know what I'm saying, just so we'd be on the same page. I was like, hey, I want you to know they offered us the fight, we accepted the fight, blah blah blah. And when I started talking, Bosey was like, nah. And Bosey was, he was talking about something else, back to what we talked about before in Undisputed, and back to our old conversation. What's up, boss?
What's up, my guy?
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. So
So let's fill Zab in. You know what I mean? Let's fill him in if he doesn't know. I'm pretty sure he does know. Obviously, it's been circulating in the media right now. So now that we hear Super Zab Judah Brian Norman Senior is about to let everybody know what's going on with how's he feeling right now.
B,
That's
who,
right.
Ryan?
Yeah,
You
I,
and your son, like, how's he feeling about this situation?
but uh,
Hey, what's going on, Junior?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
How
What's up, Dad?
there you go. What's up, my guy? How you doing?
how does he feel? How
He
does he
kind
feel about the situation, and how do you feel about the situation?
of it's some bull. I can't speak how I want to speak. Cause my father right here, and I respect him. But I'm gonna say it's just some baby back bull. You feel me? But we'll set the fight. We'll set everything about it. Like my daddy said, we threw a counter offer, and then that video came out. They talking about he saying that we declined it, knowing that's a lie. But it wasn't even him saying that we declined it. I ain't like how he said it, like we just a little soft little dude or something like that. Knowing that every time we encountered each other, I pulled up on him in Philly, and I'll do it again November 9th if he trying to.
Mm,
But,
mm.
but
Right
bottom
now,
line, bottom line, real quick. The bottom line is we accepted the offer just with a little bit of counter. That's it. We accepted it. We did not decline the offer at all.
so
I even
basically,
called again. I called
so
Boza. I called Boza to tell him that we accepted the offer, but he didn't know about it. But go ahead.
so basically, for the record book, the fight with Brian Norman Jr. and Boots Jaron Ennis, a contract was passed to you guys, and you guys have accepted the offer, but you made a counter just to try to, what I'm saying, sweeten the pot up a little bit, right?
But
Is that what you're saying?
we could say contract passed, but at this point it's just talks before a contract was passed. So yeah. The talks
Okay.
and the offer was made. The offer was made verbally. Uh, we said yes, we will accept it, and then we gave we accepted. My bad. The terms are in Philly. The terms are in Philly, of course, his backyard, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, we accepted all of that. I mean, that's 15,000 people booing us. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we accepted that, and they tried to give us nothing as far as monetarily. So, we're like, come on, bro, you can't do no shit like that. Like, my son's a 23-year-old champion. My son's a 23-year-old champion. Hold on. Even if the fight was in, I don't care anywhere. Now they try to lowball the brakes off of us. I ain't going for none of that. My whole thing is, okay, Boots is Boots and I'm B. Look at our careers. Okay, what has he did that's better than mine as far as who he beat? Forget the age. Who had he beat that you could say that he deserved more than me? Like crazy work like that. And I'm going to his hood. So what says that you finna lowball me with $2 type stuff and you finna get a whole $1 billion? I ain't going for that.
Hmm.
Right. So basically, what I'm hearing is all you want is fair compensation, and we got to fight. That's
And
it.
we got to
Fair
fight.
compensation. We got to fight.
Did he beat Canelo? Did he beat Bud? Did he beat Spence? Like, do he got a crazy name on his record to say that he just finna lowball the brakes off of me like that? Like, is that what it is? Now, also, even forget that he didn't even say we tried to
outpriced ourselves. It wasn't even that. He just straight up said we declined the fight. I ain't going for that. No, we ain't declined nothing.
You ain't
Yeah, nah.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So now you're saying there's no decline, and you feel like when you heard that in the interview, you feel like, what was that feeling? You know what I mean? Because I mean, you were speaking a little bit upon that. You don't feel, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you guys haven't declined that.
You
So
seen the face what he said?
Yeah, we know we definitely didn't decline it. It was a conversation. It was a conversation that I was under the impression that they ended up not even knowing about, according to Bozy. But apparently Boots knew about it, but Bozy didn't know about it. And I understand how that can happen. I do understand how that can happen. Zab, I'm sure sometimes you may say something or they tell you something when you didn't speak to your coach or your father or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he grown man. So I do understand how something like that can happen, and so that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the miscommunication. I got a problem with Matchroom with they bullshit saying we declined it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Do
Matchroom
you
has
feel
said
like?
you
Do
declined
you
it.
feel like? Do you feel like a draw in this is ducking you guys?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I think him and B Norman Jr. are the only two that actually genuinely want to fight and want to be the top guy. We really don't think feel or believe that Jerome Boots Ennis is the top guy. I mean, he gained his notoriety just based on the same thing. He gained his notoriety showing out on subpar opponents, and that's no dig to him. That's just keeping it
I
real.
mean,
He
but
didn't.
let's. But let's keep it real. He does have a good jab. He does have great combinations. He got good feet work,
I
good defense.
I
You know what
test
I'm
right,
saying? Yeah,
right.
yeah. He's a killer. He's very aggressive. He's very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that the spot that Boots Ennis has earned and where he's at today, he deserves that spot. You know what I'm saying? He's earned that spot. But I understand what you're saying about your son, Brian Norman Jr. I think Brian Norman Jr. is a good fighter himself. He has good fundamentals. He has good speed, good power, good jab in combinations. So what I'm hearing here is just this fight is gonna happen. It's just about negotiation. In the moment, in today's call is for you guys to let the world know ain't no ducking here. We want the smoke. We 100% down, but it's just got to be a little bit of tweaking with the negotiation purposes, right?
Yeah. So regarding popularity, I don't care about none of that. Like you just said, he did his thing. He passed the eye test, flying colors, and then some. You feel me? So I'm cool with all of that. I personally don't care about none of that. Let's get straight down to it. I ain't declining nothing. I'm trying to throw these things. November 9th. If you with it, I'm with it.
Like I took that.
You said a date. What was the date?
I don't think he's supposed to say a date, so we gonna not say. No, we ain't gonna say a date.
November 9th. It's
Okay,
my
no,
sister's
no, no.
birthday. I'm going to give her the best present ever.
Don't worry about it. A lot of dates get blown up here on Before Champ. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
We done had some of the greats come on here.
right,
Javante
right.
Davis blew a big date on here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
Mill? So we used to that.
I got you. Yeah, yeah. Nah. So supposedly that's the date. Whatever he just said. Supposedly that's the date. We agreed. No problem with any of that. No problem with anything except the money they tried to lowball us with. And again, we did not outprice ourselves. We didn't. I mean, we didn't. No. I mean, we just had to be fair. Like, look at what we're doing and look at where we're coming from. And
Right.
Zab, just to do what you're saying, have you ever seen Jaron Ennis in the 50-50 fight?
Um, I seen him in some competitive fights. I've seen him in a competitive fight. I
What fight?
wouldn't say 50-50.
Who did he fight that was 50-50 that could have any chance
Well,
whatsoever of beating him?
well, like I said, I never seen him in a 50-50 fight. I seen him in competitive fights. Whereas if he had to dig down and show some nuts and guts in order to pull it out, and I seen him do that. That's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
did you see my son pull out some nuts to do what he just did?
Of course, of course. I
Okay,
mean, no,
he
no, no. I
he
give you guys big props.
he
Yeah, I
fought,
will
he
say that.
fought. My son, 23 years old. He fought a 30-year-old, a 32-year-old, 32 undefeated in his hometown, in his own backyard, where everything was set against him. Everything was set against him. He
Damn.
passed that test. He passed that test with flying colors. Not only did he beat him, he dominated him and took all his spirit away. You saw his spirit wither out with that last knockout.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know the caliber of person you're talking about. Now, one thing I can say about both of them is neither of you have never seen neither of them push to the limit, because Santana didn't push my boy to the limit. I don't think anybody has pushed Jaron Boots Ennis to the limit. But I do know he will not be as reckless as he is in any other fight against my son. He will not let his hands go like that. He will not throw all of those punches. If he want to stand and go toe to toe, then he gonna have a real big. Hey, my son on everything I love at 23 years old will knock Boots out if they stand toe to toe. You heard what I
Knock
said.
him out.
He'll
Make a
knock him out
prediction, Pops.
if they stand toe.
So
If they take that fight toe to toe, he will knock him out. I'm positive he is harder than Boots. I'm positive.
This is big. I want to see this, brother.
I'm positive.
The Clash of the Young Lions. This is it
Yes, sir.
right here, brother. This is big. This is big. And this fight will be held at 47, right?
Yes, sir. For the title, for unification, and that's what I'm telling you about the money wise that they're saying it will be a unification bout.
Right.
What
Okay.
do you feel like the offer that was offered to you guys was not life changing money?
Life changing money. I mean, it was a decent amount of money, but it ain't life changing. It ain't
Yeah,
life
they not up to the stage
changing,
yet.
and based on what you know that fight is worth and what boxing is or whatever else. Nah, I can't. Nah.
100% is not life changing. What he's saying was it enough? Was it enough? So basically, it wasn't enough money where you think you guys are step in there and take the risk for. That's what he mean by, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, yeah.
Nah, it's worth more than that. But again, our reckless ass just at the thought of the fight said hell yeah immediately. It was our management that was like, no, we can't accept that money. You know what I'm saying? we jumped at the idea of the fight alone. Like, oh shit, it's here. It's here. Like, we would rather it be now. We don't want to sit here and wait and go through 4 years and 5 years and 2 years and fuck all that. My son has an opportunity to become a unified world champion at 147 pounds at 23 years old. That's fucking wonderful opportunity versus the so-called boogeyman. Hearing what I'm hearing now lets me know he's not a real boogeyman, that people are lying to him, telling him people are turning down fights when they're not. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Getting serious out here, bro.
People telling you that they're afraid to fight you. We're not afraid. We still have time to make that fight happen. We got plenty of time. As soon as that video came out, I was all over that shit. I was on the Boxing Voices. I was all over that shit. I was everywhere. Like, what the fuck is this? I made a post. That's how you saw it, Mill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all over it. Like, what the fuck now? And it's not something that's fly by night. We got to wait for, to next year. No, we can do this shit now. We still got time to do it now. No smoke. Stand up. We ready.
Well, Bozy Edwards is a friend of the show, friend and family of the show, and he's always on. And I'm pretty sure he'll get on maybe when he hears his response. And
yeah, absolutely. And I want you to let you know how 1,000 I am. Again, I want to make this clear. When we were offered the fight on Saturday, we sent the counter offer in on Sunday. I called Bozy immediately after we sent the counter offer in, right? I called Bozy immediately. I told him about it. All respect, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with him. I respect him. I said, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? We accepted the fight, blah, blah, blah. Bozy had no clue what the fuck I was talking about. If he tells you any different, and I know he's not a liar, he had no clue about this. He had no clue. Right. So he was like, he was talking, nah, we're going to do Undisputed, and we're going to let y'all do this and let y'all do that. All right, cool. I said, that's what I thought, but I was like, but they offered to fight. And as I'm talking, then he started to realize what I was saying. And I'm like, no, they offered us to fight. He was like, they can't do that. They can't tell us who we going to fight and shit like that. I was like, well, I'm telling you what's going on. I was like, well, I'm thinking what they're doing is because they ordered the Karen defense, and nobody want to see that shit. They probably try to get him a unification bout, so they offering challenges to all of the champions, the other champions. That's what I said to Bosley. And he was like, well, fuck it. We got to fight Karen. We'll take care. We'll go ahead and take care of Karen. We'll deal with that shit later. But nah, we cool, man. Y'all family, y'all people. You know, it's all love. It was all love. No disrespect. It was all love as always. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, we're cool. So I called my team back right after getting on the phone with Bosley. So mind you, this right after we just sent this offer back or sent the offer as far as verbally. And I say, man, this fight ain't happening. And they're like, well, what you mean? And I was like, I just called fucking Bosley. Bosley told me he didn't even know about this shit. So I was like, Matchroom doing this shit behind their back. So now, behoove to me, I come today, and Boost is the one that put that shit out. So Boost did know. He just didn't tell his dad. He just didn't tell his daddy. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere now.
Right.
Did Boots knows about the counter offer?
No, apparently not. He said we turned it down. You can't know about the counter offer. You say we turned it down. No, we did not outprice ourselves.
Now let me ask you a question. Would it be a possibility that your management got in contact with Boots, and that's where all this is coming from?
Absolutely not. We went through top rank. We went through top rank.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, nobody spoke to anybody personally. Matchroom reached out to Top Rank. Top reached out to our management. Jolene reached out to us. We reversed it in the same exact order.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got Jolene. I forgot you guys. That's right. You guys got Jolene on the project. So
Yeah.
You definitely got a professional team. You're definitely gonna make some noise, man. I mean, listen, this is a fight that I would love to see personally. You know what I'm saying?
I
we
want to see it
would
too.
love to come down and cover the story. And yeah, man, this is the biggest, man. I mean, one thing about Before Champ, we've helped inspire and help make a lot of different championship fights that happen today. And yeah, we're gonna push this fight and push the narrative and let the world know
Absolutely. I mean,
that
imagine
Brian Norman Jr. is willing and ready to fight.
willing and ready. We still have time to make this fight happen. Tell Eddie Hearn to stop the bullshit. Tell Eddie Hearn and his management team to stop the lines. To Jaron Ennis thinking that people scared of him, and everybody know there's no telling who else the fuck they done lied about. That's how I feel about it now. There's no telling who they lying about. Because you can't make a fucking offer and say they're not interested. We didn't outprice ourselves. We didn't come back and be like, hey, man, y'all got to give us $5 million. We didn't say no stupid shit like that. No, nowhere near. We didn't do that.
This is the
You know what I'm
world's
saying? We
most
didn't do that.
dangerous podcast in the world, brother.
Not no million more.
No, we didn't do all that.
Okay. I just want to give like the more.
Look, we ain't gonna go to what you just said numbers. We gonna let that ride. What you just said, we gonna let that shit ride. Cause we ain't gonna talk numbers. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk numbers. If I said the number they offered us, everybody on this fucking live would be like, oh shit, what the you feel what I'm saying? Based on what this fight is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I believe that they gave you that number.
Yeah.
And you know what? Pops, you gotta remember this, right? I've been in you guys' position before. I remember fighting Corey Spinks. I fought Corey Spinks the first time. I made $1.5 million. The second fight, I got $100,000. They offered me $100,000, and I had to go to his hometown and fight him. And you know what? I kindly accepted everything. Why? I was that confident in myself that I knew what I could do in the fight because we fought the first time. So I 100% know how they put you in a corner, and when they really don't want to, how they do things and throw out numbers and things like that. But, Boots is he's a young killer. His pops is a great businessman, a great trainer, a great person. And I'm pretty sure that they looking to excel their career. And so I think that this is a fight that the world is going to see. Brian Norman and Bruce Ennis.
Absolutely.
This is it. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Hey man, I'm excited too, man. It just tripping me out that this is the crazy part. What people don't know. It's all about who got the biggest microphone and who can reach the most people, right? So my son can do an interview. My son win his title. He can do an interview, and he can't go do a regular interview without people in the comments saying Boots' name. They afraid of
Mm.
Boots. They didn't say Boots' name. They didn't say this. So we go do interviews and we say Boots' name. Of course,
Mm.
everybody don't see that or hear that or whatever the case may be. So now we do another interview. Oh, they scared to say Boots' name. Everybody ducking Boots. But then Boots can do an interview and not ever say our name. He never said our name. Today, this morning, is the first time he was ever even asked directly about my son. He has never said my son's name. Not one motherfucker had said Boots ducking. Boots scared to say his name. So why the fuck he ain't say my boy name? My boy been out there. He been around.
And what y'all
So
putting in all this work, I'm pretty sure that kind of makes you mad at the champion
you made me
in the
mad as fuck.
division.
I'm like, bro,
I know.
how the fuck we can't do a interview peacefully? My son can't do an interview peacefully without you telling me, not asking me, without you telling me we don't want to fight this nigga, without you telling me that we ducking him. I'm telling you here and now. See, this Instagram world, this social media world is so fucking bogus. I'm telling you here and now, we accept the fight. We got plenty of time to make this fight happen this year in November. We got plenty of time to make this fight happen. All we need is Eddie Hearn to goddamn up there what he just did, just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. Not even a lot. Just what he just said by a little bit. Just a little margin. The second count offer that we just got back. The counter offer that they never even told Boots about because they want to tell him that we ducking the smoke. Oh, I don't know why I want to fight you. I don't know if that's a fucking Boots' ego or what. No, Boots, Jaron, Ennis, we want to fight you, bro. We want to fight you. We do
Is
not
this
think you are the best. We don't just submit and say, oh, man, he the best out there. No, fuck that. We don't see it. Like other fighters on your live, Mill. We don't
do you?
submit and
I mean,
say,
Grown
okay,
man bow down to another grown man.
no, we don't bow down, bro. We don't.
okay,
No, you got to show me. You got to show us.
okay. That's fair. That's fair. Do you guys think anything of Boots? Like, do you guys think anything of his skills? I mean, is he a challenge
Absolutely.
or is it an easy fight?
Oh no! Oh, I'm glad you asked me that because I don't want to like I'm on here trashing the man or some shit like that. No, not at all. No. Yeah, no, he at where he at for a reason. He's passed the eye test on several for a reason. He's, people call him a phenom. People call him the next big thing. It's just to me, I look at it differently. I look at it with a different eye, and so far my eye has been correctly. So far my eye has been right. So far from what I see, I've been absolutely on point about everything I said and about whoever I said when it comes to my son fighting him. And my son can beat him. He hits people way too many times and not hurt him to say he got the kind of power that he's deemed to have. You ain't gonna hit a motherfucker square in the face like that and the motherfucker still coming at you. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna do
So
that.
basically, you guys don't believe in his power.
No, not at all. I do not believe in his power. That's one thing we do not believe in. No.
Okay.
That's
He
one thing
believes.
I tell you. We will stand toe to toe. On my word, right now we'll stand toe to toe and fight. He gonna change that shit up. He ain't finna stand there. He ain't finna stand there and do that flashy shit in front of my son. It's not gonna happen.
Do you believe he's a skillful fighter?
Absolutely. Great counter puncher. Great counter puncher. Great eye. Great eye. Great tremendous body shots. Body shots on the next level. I give him all the props about what he is and who he is. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, all of that. No, he's a tremendous fighter. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. I'm not on here to dog him out or bash him out or whatever. I'm on here just to let you know he's not the best. And you can't just go off and say you're the fucking best without proving. Like Zay, what if they was just saying Floyd the best and he never fought you and y'all in the same weight class? You ain't going for that shit. I don't give a fuck who Floyd is, right?
Can't use that.
You can't hear you, Zay. Yeah, but
Sorry, the
you,
gardener
but
was going past. The gardener.
oh yeah, but you heard what I said. Oh, you ain't finna submit to no shit like that. So that's all I'm saying. It's like the proof is in the pudding. If you the best, you got 4 champions. You don't have one. At this point, my son is further in his career than Boots was at 23 years old. At this point, my son is a world champion. At this point, my son has beat a fighter that he wasn't supposed to beat. At this point, Boots has not. My son have faced adversity at this point. Boots has not. There's a lot of different things that you can go and you can take from this shit. My son has been cut in fights. and got through it. Boots has not. My son has been dropped in fights and got through it and got up and ready to work. Boots has not. These are adversity. These are shit that you go through that help you grow in fights. That's all I'm saying. He went to a motherfucker home. Boots ain't never been booed. Boots ain't never been had the whole motherfucker. Even when you win the fucking world title, they boo him. Boots ain't never dealt with that. So we've been through the fucking fire. We walked through the fire and we continue to keep walking through the fire to the end of that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. We win it. We not submitted. We not like the rest of the world where we just bow down. Oh man, no hell no. You see him, man? Oh hell no. We've been in there with it.
That's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody
Pussy. Everybody pussy. That's real talk.
Everybody.
I raised this. So of course it's gonna think like me. Everybody pussy. You don't just fucking see a motherfucker. Oh no, I don't want none of that. Oh no, he got it. Nah.
Junior,
Hey,
jump on the live on your phone. Jump on the live.
You better get back in the gym and get to
say it
work.
again. What you say?
Jump on the live. Tell him to jump on the live.
I'll jump on the line. He ain't gonna want to talk that much. You know he don't talk a lot, man.
The phone. I see him pulling the phone. I'm like,
He ain't gonna want to talk that much. But
he look like he ready to go today. That's all.
yeah, he ready to fight, but he ain't gonna want to talk that much. Like he ain't like me. He like me, but he ain't like me.
I ain't on that level yet.
Yeah. Hey, but no. My thing is just simple as this, man. Hey, get it done, make it happen. I just get sick of people doing the IG shit and the whatever shit. It's just so unfair. That man, this is the first time that man has ever addressed my son, period. He's the first time he's ever addressed him, period. You ain't seen a motherfucking not one of his comments telling him he's scared, telling him he ducking. My son can do one interview, 5 interviews saying, I fight Boots, I fight Boots, I fight Boots. And as soon as he do one, and nobody even ask about Boots, I bet he won't say Boots' name. Come on, bro. They pussy.
Oh.
They pussy, man.
Whoa.
They
All right, listen.
pussy.
Let's yo, Dab, I can't hear you. What happened?
You hear me now?
Now you
Yeah.
good money.
All right, yo, hold up. So if Boots is listening right now, Pops and Brian, what's the message you want to give to him right now?
We will make that fight, bro. We can make that fight on November the 9th, the date that your management people, we will fight you in your hometown with 15,000 people booing, 15,000 people booing us. We have no problem with doing that. Just make it fair. Talk to your boy who got all the money, Eddie Hearn. Make it fair. Make a fair offer. Speak with our management team openly and not just tell you off top that we are afraid to fight you. We are not afraid to fight you, sir. We do not think you we do not think you are who you think you are. We think you are. You never leave your hometown to spar. You never leave your hometown to really do anything. Everything comes to you. You feel what I'm saying? You're a gifted fighter, and just like you're a gifted fighter, everything is gifted to you. Even the name of the phenom, even the name of the next big thing, all of that shit is gifted to you. You got to earn that shit in my face. You got to earn that shit in my book. We ain't gifting you shit. You ain't getting no gifts over here. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna get it the hard way if you come around here. We get it just like we got it the hard way. We ain't giving it the easy way.
My whole thing, I don't care about the popularity. I don't care about the names that my daddy was just saying. I don't care about none of that. I just care about hard work trumps everything. You feel me? So by the time fight time comes, you best believe I'm gonna be ready. Best to get me now before time get a little bit. I get a little bit older because as time goes on, I'm only getting better.
I gotta say something. And I said it on here before. And the first time they ever sparred, like I said, Boots got the best of beat. I ain't gonna do Boots got the best of beat. The first time he was 19, I think Boots was 23 or 24, something like that. He 4 years older than him. Yeah. So he's 4 years older than my son. The first time they ever sparred, Boots got the best of him. Just like I said, he smashed the gash. He gonna take away. He gonna take what you giving him, and if you give him everything, he gonna take everything. Again, the very next time, and from that time on, all the way to November of 2023, Boots has never sparred my son the same. You got motherfuckers saying my son quit. You got motherfuckers saying my son didn't do the rounds he was supposed to do. I'm trying to figure out how did he quit and then do the rounds he was supposed to do when we come back over and over year after year. So what the fuck are we doing then?
Real quick, I just want to say when I pulled up, I came in literally zero shape.
It don't matter. We don't make no
I
excuses.
got it. I came in literally zero shape. But when I pulled up, we came in for
off the flight. Straight off the
Yeah,
fight.
straight out the fight as well. But
It don't
he
matter.
came in for 4 rounds. That's what he said. Look it up.
Yeah.
They came in for 4 rounds. They do 4 minute rounds. I'm new to that. I don't really care. Let's do it. I got so much confidence. Let's run it. So I know for a fact I ain't in no kind of shape. But what I'm gonna do, all I can do is knock him out. So I came out first 30 seconds, blew my load. So that's all I had. So now you're saying here with a little kid who gassed out in the first 30 seconds, and you can't hurt him, you can't wobble him, you can't do nothing with him.
He didn't do
So the
nothing.
4 rounds over with. I'm finna get out. Guess what he did? No, no, no. Get back in. 2 more. So I'm already dead. Let's get 2 more in. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be him drowning me or something like that. But yet again, I still got done with those 2 rounds as well. So I'm not scared of your power. I ain't really scared of nothing you got. So now it's all about me being in shape, and which I ain't never out of shape no more now. So I'm ready for that.